What is a ritual? Ritual is a repeated action that has meaning and produces a significant outcome. So my ritual is all about coffee and how it is a specific significance within my life. While growing up, my mother and I always used to drink coffee on our stoop, and it has become a tradition and a ritual within my family and friendships. Coffee brings people together, whether you are at home, work, or even in a coffee shop. We share our stories over coffee. It binds our relationships. It is the ritual that keeps us all together. It doesn't matter what race, religion, education, or social economic background you come from. We all buy, make, and drink coffee the same. It is a ritual.
I'd like to find out, are you a ritualistic family?
Yes, we are.
Could you please explain one ritual that is done by the family?
Yes, I can explain. The one ritual ceremony that we have in our family is the sacrificing ceremony of a goat, which we do every year in September, where daughters, grandchildren, aunts, and uncles, we combine together. We all meet in our great-grand house. The reason we all meet in our great-grandmothers is where there is something that we call Indumba. It's where there is aloe tree, the aloe plant. It's where we go there, we speak with our ancestors. So we all go there in our great mother's house. The things that we use them, we also buy the goat, 2 chickens, candles, snuff, incense, brandy, and water, and we also made the African beer. We also use the ancestors' clothes when we are going to speak with our ancestors. The 2 chickens and goat is for sacrificing, it's the blood that we sacrifice in our ancestors. And then the snuff and candles and incense, the white candle, we use it so that our things can be in a light, and then our problems can be in a bright spot. So the snuff we use because the other ancestors were smoking snuff, other ancestors were smoking the cigarettes. And also incense. Incense is the thing that we use to call our ancestors. When we light that thing, our ancestors they just answer us in a space of a minute. So we like to use also the brandies because our ancestors they don't drink similar things. Others they drink beers, others they drink water and also the cold drinks. And then others they want African beer. So that's why we use also African beer because it's very important in our culture. We also use their clothes because their clothes it's also very important. We have different clothes with different fabrics. So everyone is using that thing. And when we are there in our law plant, when we speak with them, we go by one because we have different problems in our life. But after that, all our things is coming together.
Could you please show me a quick demonstration of what you do?
Okay. First of all, I would like to tell you that this is the aloe plant that I was saying. This is the Indumba. That's why you see it. It's also is a safe place where we are. So this is our white candle. We just light it first. Before we do all the things, we firstly light the candle. After lighting the candle, we talk with them. When we talk with them, we take the snuff. And then we put it together with the impepo. This we call it impepo. We light also impepo so that they must come together and hear us. And then this is the cold drink that we use when we are talking with them. And then this is the calabashi. Where inside there is a African beer. This is the beer that we use. This is the cold drink. This is their fabrics. So when we talk with them, we're supposed to beat our hands. It shows that we respected them. So if we beat the hands, we respect them and we call them. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you how we do.
All right.
Thokozani bogogo, thokozani makhehla amakhulu. Siyanimema nonke kulesi sikhathi samanje. hlanganani sicela ukuthi nisikhanyiseleni nali likhandela leno limhlophe nabu utshwala benu besintu nayi nempepho yenu nayi negwayi lenu nibhemeni nonke bomkhulu nabogogo hlanganani nonke nina manguni nina bakamthimuni.
I was a religious person. I'm not anymore. Reason being is religion is so much work. I'm not that person, sorry. I'm spiritual. I'm more of the, I pray when I really want to pray. You know, I don't really go to church. I don't like going to church anymore. I'd rather be in my room reading the Bible, worshiping with my friends, you know, that kind of stuff, instead of just being in a big room where some pastor is talking about how we must prosper in life. Like, it's inevitable, you know. God loves me. I'm gonna prosper. In a sense that at home, like, we're very, very cultural at home. The whole beads, hair, you know, pepo, kind of thing. We do that at home. You know, we sacrifice a cow, that's a lot of money. We sacrifice a goat, a sheep, a chicken. Plus at home, like, there's like 20 chickens, so we just sacrifice wherever we can. I'm joking, we're not crazy like that. But we do sacrifice stuff for the ancestors. Like, let's say, for instance, the whole bringing, but that means grandchildren. They together so that they can be like bathed and whatnot. They do that sometimes at home. So yeah, guys, I do follow it. Okay, in the beginning when I used to be religious, my culture and my I can't say my spirituality, they used to clash, because in my head I was like, my mom is doing demonic things. You know, I'm tidy. You know, sorry guys, but I wasn't tidy. But you know, I thought my mom was being evil and stuff. And then as soon as she started making me understand as to the things that happen, that actually witchcraft is real, and these little things that we do are very much spiritual. So my mom and I didn't really, see eye to eye. But now that I'm growing up and moving away from the religious side, I started being more open-minded. So I actually ended up being more like my mom, going more into the cultural side, but remembering, Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit, because those are my G's.